Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. Today we're taking out another Freeware aircraft from Restoravia. This is on their website. I'll have a link in the description. This is the Morane Saulnier MS733 Alcyon. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. Alcyon? Not sure. It's in the title. Now I did do the review of the FSX version of this. Well, the guys have gone and updated it to make it more of a native Microsoft Flight Sim aircraft, so now you can press all the buttons and do all the stuff rather than the FSX conversion. So this particular aircraft, we'll have a quick look around. There are 4 liveries. There's this blue and white one. There is a yellow and red one, and 2 black and white ones with different identification numbers on them. Now the MS733 is a 3-seater training aircraft with a HOTAS engine and retractable landing gear. We'll take it for a flight in a moment. It made its first flight on April 16, 1951 and was followed by 5 pre-production aircraft and 200 production aircraft in total. These aircraft were intended for the Air Force and the Navy. 15 aircraft were supplied to Cambodia. They were used for military training until 1963, most of them being transferred to the Aeronautical Training Service, where they provided training for professional pilots in the centres of I'm not even pronounce this one. Yeah, I don't even know what you read it on the site. I'll have a link in the description. What else we got on this? So during the Algerian War, some aircraft were modified for observational light support. Their already marginal performance in hot weather meant that they did not have much success in this role. However, the MS735 variant with a 305 horsepower compressor engine was proposed without any more success. Okay, so what we'll do is, I actually do like this, even though it's got that a bit of the ugly stick being hit around on it. It is 1950s tech. Now it is an FSX original model. Some textures may have been updated, may not. The pilots, they're a payware thing that I bought from In the Sim World War II pilots. So I thought they would be suitable, since you can put in any default pilots and the people in their casual wear or airline pilots just don't look right on this. But I think they've actually done really well. You can see the detail on this. There's some payware that don't even have that. Although the back of the engine, yeah, that could be done. Alright, let's have a look inside. We do have nobody in here. We have a 3rd seat at the back. To get this started, what we need to do is this little panel here. Set the aircraft to cold and dark start state. You need to take this brace off, because even though I can move my throttle, I can't move my flight stick. That's moving it back and forth. Nothing happens. Press this little panel, your guy jumps in, the engine's cowlings close, and we can now move the stick around. Alright, everything's in French, so we will have to get used to that. Fuel is on normal. I can understand that essence is fuel. What we need though is battery, and take our generator. If I can press it, there it is. Oh, there. Alright, now I know this because on their documentation in their particular download, you can actually go and see where all the different things are. Emergency canopy, training indicator lights, canopy opening, pitch trim. I'm going to show all this as well. It's in French and in English. Battery load, generator switch, general breaker, control, instruction, yep. And your different lighting, and fuel and oil cutoff, tank selector, and your mixture. Actually, if you hit that mixture, it'll actually cut it out potentially. What we'll do is we will get this started. So let's take the magnetos. Run those all the way up to 1 and 2. Let's do some priming. Might actually put the fuel pump on. And engine start. Too easy. Alright, once that's settled, I don't need the fuel pump on, because it will actually idle quite nicely. We're not in a freezing cold environment or anything. We'll take our landing lights and rotating beacon. Now I've noticed that, okay, it's going to reanimate that. The landing lights are not very bright, and our beacon is, I'm not sure if it's meant to be this thing going around here. During the night it might actually be a lot brighter, but I've noticed that this one's not very bright. Okay, our flaps are here. We can use our controls. This is our landing gear. Close the canopy. What you want to do is roll this. So roll it one way, roll the other, and it actually opens. This rolling with the mouse. I also think you can press, no, oh yep, you can actually roll your ball mouse on that red thing there. Okay, so that actually allows you to do it too. And on the passenger side, same rollerball mouse. Alright, we're in. Set this for a flight. Now it reanimates on the outside, delayed. Hang on, park brake. Okay, we'll give this a bit of go, because it does take a bit to break the friction on this, even with the park brake off. There we go. How much throttle you got to give it just to get it going. Almost half throttle just to get it to break traction, but once we're rolling, we're good. We do have our co-pilot showing there. Let's try not to run over the person here. What you're doing standing out in the middle there, I don't know. Alright. We do have 2 levels of flaps. 1 down, 2 down. Alright, goes down pretty good. Let's bring it back up. We'll take 1 level for takeoff. Now, taxiing, I noticed in this one for trainer, I actually don't mind this little corner here on the window. So you can't see up over the nose, but you can kind of lean over a bit and see out. For a tail dragger, that's pretty good. I mean, you've got a honking big nose as it is. So apparently the fuel tank's underneath the pilots. Alright, default view. What we'll do is we'll just do a quick takeoff, scoot around the outside of the airport. Okay, I can't see because you're sitting there. Anybody? No. Very good. Alright, flaps are set. I'm just going to do a roll straight into it. Alright. We want to get that tail up as quick as possible so we can use the rudder to steer. Very nice. Alright. Wait for it to lift. Almost looks like those wheels are slightly crooked the way we're sitting there. Alright, there we go. We're lifted very nicely. Alright, gear up. Once you raise those flaps here, alright, we are running pretty close to the top of the RPMs there, so we'll back it off just a fraction, and we can also drop the mixture. As you can see, the little essence dial does drop a fraction there too. Now we do have some sort of autopilot, so let's level out here. I'll go AP on, level hold, heading hold. Now, I don't know if there's actual buttons on the plane here that allow you to press that, but I definitely can press it with the controls, and I can change it. So if I were to say take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the left and hands off, it'll actually turn to the left. So it's 20 degrees to the left, and by increments you can actually get it to follow that. It would be nice if something on the dial would actually show up. Alright, AP off. It's actually moving around, don't want to go too far. Now we can fly, I'll just slow this down. We can fly with our wait, where's my mouse? I think my mouse is disconnected. Just reconnect that. Oh, didn't like it. Alright. So my mouse disconnected there. Let's redo that trim. Alright, all the controls disconnected as well, that's why. Okay, got the mouse back? Yep, good. So we can open the window while flying. Either one side or the other, you don't have to do either, or both. So now we can actually fly. I like how the canopy sits on the back of the plane too. Alright, sitting at 110 knots. Let's do a right turn into Sydney here. Well, not actually done too badly. For something that's been converted and now natively usable, it's actually done quite well. Alright, we are way too high, so that's going to drop this. Hear that gear coming down. Alright, I think those double flaps will probably bring this in as a quite a air brake. But we do have a massive runway here for this. Run the mixture and the prop pitch all the way back up, just in case. See if we can get a shot from this angle. Oh, it glides in quite nicely. Down. Beautiful. Really does look like that right wheel is crooked. Alright, I'm going to need that tail on the ground, please. And we're down. Cool. Yeah, so the MS733, it's freeware from the Restoravia website. I will put a link in the description. There's a bunch of aircraft that I've shown off over time. I started off with their FSX ones, converting them. Now they're actually doing it themselves, making it more native so you can actually click all the buttons. I think it's actually done quite well. So like, comment, subscribe, all the rest. Have a great day and thanks for watching. Cheers.